Alex. Just lift it up like that. It's not hard, is it?
Oh, Jesus.
What's going down? Well, I'll tell you what isn't going down.
What isn't going down?
I'll tell you what's not going down.
Oh no, this isn't a link to the... It is.
This ain't going down, but it will be soon.
Oh! The old faithful. Oh, not now. Hang on. Hello! It was never going to be completely seamless, was it? So, welcome to PropDog Live here on a Friday. It's just me today. You'll never guess where Dave and Mike have gone, but it's several thousand miles away, and they're both very, very jet lagged. But Mike has still found time, bless him, to squeeze in a little bit of sunbathing, and he really is beetroot coloured at the moment, almost instantly. So. Yeah, best luck to them. Hopefully they'll be tuning in and watching if they're not asleep and having a nap, or down playing the slot machines, I suppose. So anyway, without further ado, let's see. I've got to find out who's first because it's the rules. I'll be in trouble if I don't. And it is Robert Van Buren. Well done, Robert. Congratulations. And hi from Vidar. Oh, hang on. What's happening with mine? Okay, I'm having trouble reading the comments, which is a blessing in disguise. I think you'll all agree. So, welcome everyone. Oh, there's Adam, there's Dean, and yeah, we'll sort that out. Oh, it looks like, oh, no, looks like possibly, no, Robert Van Buren was first. Right, so it is just me. It's been very, very busy. Murphy's came in yesterday, and we've had some customers in, and we've actually sold half the stuff that we got in anyway, so I haven't even got that to show you. So it could be a very, very quick show. I know. So don't, go and put your kettle on, and then when you come back, it'll all be over. So first of all, let me say we've got the new Dan Harlan trick. So this has been possibly the biggest seller of the week. I think we got in 12. We've only got one left now, and it's The Awakening by Dan Harlan. It is Professor's Nightmare with entirely different gimmick. Which makes it very, very clean to perform. It looks very startling. All of the length changes are seamless and very, very fast, without very little sleight of hand, to be honest with you. The one drawback is you can't actually have the ropes examined. I was trying to think if there's a way of switching them in and switching them out and so on, but it'll be quite complicated. But as a pure stand-up thing, if you don't mind the ropes not being examined, I mean, you can give them a tug and everything else. There's no reason why they shouldn't think they were anything but what they see. It is really good. The rope isn't your traditional magician's soft rope. It is a sort of nylon braid, and don't worry, it arrives rather flat, but it is actually, you just squeeze it out and it becomes round, and the gimmick is on one of those pieces. So if you are into it's stage or parlour, I would suggest, because if you're doing it close up, someone could easily grab the ropes and you'll be done for. But it's a really slick routine. I haven't learnt it. It only came in a few days ago. So if you watch the trailer, you'll see just how smooth Dan Harlan does it. I don't really think he adds a great deal in the way of the old script and patter and all of that jazz, so strongly advise you use your imagination on that. But have fun with it, really. Like I say, it's been a really good seller. Professor's Nightmare is a blinding trick. It's very easy. I overlooked it for many years until I did, well, that's not true. I did it when I was doing children's shows, of which I only did a handful. But after that, I forgot all about it, and then I did it in a theatre a few months ago, about 6 months ago now, and yeah, it's blinding. We went down so well, I couldn't believe it. So, well worth learning Professor's Nightmare. We do like pre-cut ropes, of course, and if you really like the smoothness and the cleanliness of The Awakening by Dan Harlan, then grab that. Right, let's see. Oh, everyone's here. Hello, Amber. Hello, Hans. Hello, Brian. That is called Brian. Right, if you've any questions, because I've literally prepared nothing, okay, because I've been working so hard, Dave and Mike, then do let me know if you've got anything you can ask. anything about the boat, be fine. David Anderson said, thought you were going to say Mike has still found time to eat cakes. Well, it is funny because he did. I'm not sure it was the camera angle, but it does look like he's put on a few pounds. But I can only imagine that's my imagination. Hello from Slovenia. I am first. Don't mind those. They're just an internet error. Says Matij. Hi Jonas. Long time no see, Jonas. I hope you're well. Adrian Trent says The Awakening is fantastic. I got it from Dan and it's brilliant. So there you go. Tom Cocker says, hope you're well. I am. I'm absolutely fine. Hi Roger. Yep. So without further ado, I should move on to a couple of other things that have come in. So this company, his name is PropDog Magic. He's basically setting out to make every different combination of paddle you can possibly dream of. We've got two in. This one is called Happy Bird. Again, I haven't looked at it, but I'm guessing it's going to involve the world famous paddle move. Oh, this one's, see, it's got a bird in it. Yeah, bird in both sides. I don't know what's got on the other. Oh, there's no bird on the other side. And a nest and various little birds. It's surprised that they're an odd-shaped paddle. It's got an egg there. They're an odd-shaped paddle, but they do work, I think. Yep. So, yeah, no. So there you go. So that's quite nice. That comes with a little routine about a bird hatching, going in its cage, and all of the birdie stuff. And this one, which is possibly my favourite, you have to watch the trailer for this one, but it's a bottle of wine trick. So there you go. So it's a empty bottle. It's a full bottle. That's probably my favourite one that he's come up with. There's a wine glass in there as well. He's released more and more, so we'll probably have two more from him next week. But there you go. So if you can do the paddle move, you can do these tricks. So if you like what you see, grab them. They're not on the website yet, actually. So you'll have to wait a small till possibly tomorrow. Depends on how quickly I can get this live done, and we'll be on. Any tricks on the illusion of extreme memory? I don't know what you mean, Torren, but I don't know. Elaborate a bit and I'll answer that question. What is your opinion on Switcher 2, please? Heard about it on Magic Podcast earlier and it sounds interesting. Yeah, it's really good. It's really good. We've got it here. Well, it's so good. It's so good, Tom, I can reveal that we've probably got, I don't know, about 18 left in stock. It just sits in your top pocket, and if you're familiar with tricks like Corner of Piccadilly or Side Swiped, you know, when you put the card in your pocket and then you, on second thoughts, you pull it out. It enables you to do that, but without the card ever leaving their sight. So it's a very clean way of doing that. You could easily, you know, stick it inside something else other than your top pocket for other switches, should you like. Yeah, it's no electronics, nothing like that. It's purely a mechanical setup of a very speedy card switch. So if that's what you want to achieve, I'd strongly recommend, checking it out. Very little to go wrong. Yeah, it's really good, really good. Have you gotten a chance to play more with Unhanded, says Frank Valenti. I haven't, Frank. They're out of stock at Murphy's and I sold mine to a customer. So there you go. So I do occasionally pick something up, but then if it's the last one, I feel a bit guilty by holding on to it. So that one went. Sorry, tricks that portray you memorising things. So you can trick, so the idea that I'm not memorising it, but okay. I don't know, Torren, I have to think about that. I'm on the spot now. Yeah, recommendations for old but gold videos. Gosh, yeah, I don't know. It's going to be sad for me to say that they're old, isn't it? The Bill Malone ones were a classic back in the 90s. Just about every working magician was doing the whole Bill Malone material.
Doc Eason tapes.
The Doc Eason tapes. Yep, again. You know, I mean, if you ever want to see the reason that Anniversary Waltz is so popular is simply because of that Doc Eason tapes. Easy Card Miracles by Amar. I've had a quick look at the
Daryl's stuff was really good. the card slides.
Oh yeah, all the Daryl's stuff. Yeah, his encyclopedia of card slides was phenomenal. The pass isn't on it, but other than that, amazing. Yeah, pot of jam. That was a good one. There was another one. There was two that I really liked. Anyway, but yeah, certainly those. I mean, if you can do Bill Malone stuff and Doc Easton stuff, you're away. It's just hugely entertaining. I can't think of anything else off the top of my head, but any L&L. Yeah, I'll tell you what's so interesting. Some of the world's greatest are pretty good as well for the gaffed coins for your cards across and things like that. Really good. The packet trick ones are really good. Yeah. Yep. Can you talk about optics? Oh, I can. I've sat through it. I have. I've done it. Right. Well, so first of all, optics. Do you know about this, Noel?
No.
Harapan Ong, famous for the Principia.
He's a smart guy.
Principia, he's a very smart guy. He's an absolute genius. He's very clever. He's very good with cards. I wasn't the biggest fan of Principia, to be honest with you. And this is, I mean, so this packaging is for a deck of cards, which somehow shows you. So there you go. Which, and to me, this kind of sums up the product, basically. So when you get some gaff cards as well, that obviously they didn't think that they would fit in that box. I don't know why. So they're separate down in here. So incredible set of packaging for a deck of cards that he doesn't actually use in the tutorial. So I'm not quite sure why you need them at all, which would mean that actually you don't really need a box at all. And the gaffs are probably things that you've mostly already got. Anyway, so there's that. There's the tricks themselves. So Harlan, he's not the greatest, you know, he's not a very lively performer, but he's very good. He's very good with the cards, and he's perfectly likable. Nothing wrong with him. Nothing wrong with the tuition. It's all very clear. It's really well taught. I forget how many tricks there are on it now, but there are a fair few. About 15, maybe 20. In fact, Kieran, it's on my desk. If you look on my browser, you might see it's open. You might be able to count them up for me.
What's that, sorry?
On my browser, on my internet browser.
Yeah.
Yeah. One of the tabs might say optics.
It does not.
Oh, well, it doesn't. So there you go. I turned it off. What I will say is the tricks themselves are generally someone else's plots already, so they've probably already been done. Whether it's a collector's or something, you know, quite old stuff. Peter Duffy and things like that. He's had his own twist on them. Sometimes he takes them and makes them better. Sometimes he takes them and makes them worse. Sometimes he introduces a gaff for no good reason whatsoever, and sometimes they're just made harder. So it's up to you, really. I think you'll probably find a couple of tricks on there of interest, but a lot didn't tickle my fancy at all. A lot I felt like, oh, I can't believe I got to sit through the explanation now. I wasn't the biggest fan. It's also too expensive. I mean, but essentially it's a download. You don't need this at all. It should really just be a download. For 25 quid. But yeah, so if you're happy to pay the 40 odd quid for the 2 or 3 tricks you'll probably get from it, then good. But otherwise you've got things like Doc Dailies on there. But everyone does Doc Dailies. Why introduce a gaff to it? I don't understand. So yeah, I can't really say much more about it. Not the biggest fan. Not terrible. Overpriced. Overpackaged. Right. I hope that helps, Frank. Brian, that's called Brian, says, memorising things in one of Darren's brown books is a way to memorise a list of 30 items as the audience is building a list for you. Yeah, actually memorising stuff. There was that great Magic Square. I can't remember who did it, but I know Darren Delaney, who I've seen perform more times than I've wanted to, does it, and he actually memorises it as you know, to put an object in each square, and he can genuinely remember which object is in what square, and he can still manage to make it fairly entertaining. He's not actually struggling to do it, or not visibly struggling to do it, which is a remarkable feat. But I'm not sure if that's, I don't know, I'm guessing it might be an old Harry Lorraine trick. But do you know Darren Delaney's Magic Square? Do you know where it comes from, Noel?
I don't, but he's good. Don't know.
Yeah.
Hate Magic Square.
Yeah, it's a tough trick. But anyway, yeah, so that's yeah, that's one. I think the whole memorising things and then recalling them, for me, you know, my face gives away the fact that I'm looking around, my eyes are rolling. What are the bubble wrapped books behind you? They can't be very books. There's books of wonder. I've just kept them in the bubble wrap because they're a set of two, so that way we don't accidentally send out one. Sorry, Adrian, nothing for you to buy. Oh, Eye Candy, yes, which was Lee Smith and Gary James, I believe. Yep, they were good. I went through Magic Box the other day to look at tricks I've not played with yet and discovered Warp 1 by David Jenkins. It's absolutely amazing. Yeah, we've got that. Yep, I think Dave's actually quite a big fan of that trick as well. Kevin King did a show for an all-Brit audience here in the USA. They love to chime in, usually off colour, but they had a blast. I went on to say how much they loved the show. Oh, well done, Kevin. Yep, yeah, I think we do like a bit of off-colour over here, I'm afraid. Very cool, but totally unnecessary packaging. Yep, quite right, Chris. 26 on up 6, 26. Yeah, there you go, it's 26. There you go. Hey, Mila. Oh, hi, Mila. So Mila's joining us. If you're not familiar, go to Mila's Custom Sponge on Facebook, and hopefully there a couple of requests came in, Mila. One for some sponge stuff, so I did send them your way. Hopefully you've got those. Have you had a look at Eruption, the new B-Way alternative? Thanks. No, it hasn't come in yet. So we should be getting Eruption probably on Wednesday next week. Monty the Spiv by Matthew Garrett. I don't know that one actually, Chris. Optics sounds like overpriced garbage. Yeah, you saw through me. I wasn't going to say it. Do you know the TCC 4-inch linking rings are the same weight as the TCC ring for the ring and string? Oh, I'll wait till Kieran's come up and we'll get them out. I think the ring on string is a different weight. I think it's a different ring entirely from the best I know. John Archer, yeah, he did. Does Match of the Day come with a Rob Holding card? I don't know, Al. It doesn't. It doesn't, but it probably should. It probably should now. Hope you're well, Al. Al is the creator of Match of the Day, which was a big hit at Blackpool this year. So check that out. I'm still looking for the Yellow Apocalypse Mystico. Well, if I can find it, I'll get it for you, Adrian. Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Can we help you just come for have a browse?
Just to browse and maybe some questions in a second.
Okay. All right. No problem. Monty the Spiv is storytelling trick similar to Sam the Bellhop. It's awesome. Check it out. Says, oh right. Okay. Yeah. I think I do remember. I think we have actually got the DVD over there. So other than that, we have the Orphic Plus wallet. Orphic was the slightly smaller wallet. Orphic Plus is the bigger one that is easier to get a card in. F1 at 1914 swears you can get a card in the smaller version. Yeah, you can, but you'd struggle. Not struggle, but you know you'd have to practice it slightly more. It's a bit more fiddly. Orphic Plus is in, slightly bigger, easier to get the card in, and we've got a fair few of those on the shelf. Samuel Phillips, hang on. Did I drop a loop last week when I visited? I don't know. I'll get Kieran looking for it for you. We'll find out. And the other thing is that the other thing that's been really popular is Candy Flash by the Zehood team. Oh, Kieran, in the jumbo rings drawer, can you get a set of the TCC linking rings out and the ring on ribbon by TCC? So Candy Flash which, if you watch the trailer, you have a sort of tube of Mentos or anything similar in shape and size as Mentos. You have to buy your own sweets. It doesn't come with the sweets. With a flash, that sweet will disappear. So you put a little sweet in your hand, a flash, and it vanishes. Use it like a wand. It actually looks, I actually was very surprised. I've just tried it out. I can't actually perform it for you because we haven't got a pack of Mentos here, so it will look, I'll just be showing you the gimmick. But the gimmick does give off quite a nice flash, and it does cover the vanish of the sweet. So it's surprisingly good, especially good for social media. It is angly, so you can't do it surrounded by any way, shape or form. But it's quite good, yeah. If you, so I'd go definitely for silver screen, definitely social media. It does exactly what it looks like on the trailer. So pretty good. And let's just see if we've got. Oh, it's not in there. Kieran's bought the wrong drawer. It's there, and then we've got the sweet explosion, which is where you can take a packet of chewing gum and pull out another packet of chewing gum, followed by another packet of chewing gum, and then get some chewing gum out of that packet. It's all on the trailer. I haven't even opened the box. They've just come in. So, but that has also been selling pretty quickly. So again, it's probably more of a social media thing, but very good if you like your whole sweet magic.
What drawer do you want?
Hmm?
What drawer do you want?
Another link. So there should be a sort of like a black envelope with TCC
Come on.
ring on rope. Right. Anyone got any tips for ignition, e.g. wool or paper amount? Squeeze it tight or just pack it in? There you go. See, that's a bit of the off blue thing. What was I saying the other? Yeah, I was just telling you something. I did a gig once and I just said the word rigid, and literally half the audience doubled up with laughter. I've got no idea why. Just the way it goes, isn't it? Tips for vanishing, produce, how do you store it, etc. So, Chris, I've got very little experience of ignition, to be honest, but hopefully someone will chip in and help you. Not too much is probably my answer. Mike did it with the sparkle powder, and I think that overdid it, basically. I think that was too much. I see on the bookshelf next to my tiny piece of magician's wax. Can you see it, Alex? Yeah, thank you. Thanks, Chris. Right. And so, yeah, is there anything else? Oh, Quiver. So Quiver's back. This is the standard size Quiver, which is, if you don't know what Quiver was, maybe about probably more than that. I can't remember how many years ago Quiver first came out. It's an amazing little switchy, squeezy wallet. They took the world by storm. Everyone's doing to switch in gaffed coins or for banknote style effects. They're really good. It comes in two sizes. So that is the standard one, and we've got a Quiver Plus. So there you go. Not quite sure. Oh, there you go. I mean, I guess if suppose if you want to put a dollar coin in there, that might be better. But otherwise, there's, I'm not sure. I'm sure the measurements are probably on the website, but that's the vague difference. There's not much in it. If you're unsure, the larger size looks very normal. Yeah. But there you go. So that's Quiver. They're back in. We've got plenty of them in stock. They are on the website already. But very good, especially for things like I Hate Kids by Stephen Bargatsky. A lot of people swapped out the wallets that Bargatsky was using and switched to Quivers. So you do need 3, so if you're doing a banknight style effect, yep, you'll need more than 1. Right, it's quite hard. Sam Jones is the man to speak to about ignition. He's a priority. Yep, so Sam carries it around everywhere he goes, quite literally. He was the one, he pretty much convinced me to get it, actually. Right. Excellent. Right, so looks like we're dealing with all the comments nicely. Not too many questions, so it's all going well. Can almost hit the competition soon. Right. And what else we got? Oh, so a lot of these things aren't on the website yet, so I've been very busy. But we've got in Martin Lewis's great big fat Sidewalk shuffle, which if you're doing parlour, it'll even play for stage probably. It's a nice little routine.
Yeah, that sounds amazing, dude.
And you get some nice sized gaff cards about this size. There you go. So if you're not familiar with it, it is a classic of magic. It's sort of comedy. If you get light-hearted comedy story of a faux Monty style. See this on the website. I'm sure there's a trailer for it. But it's really good. But it also reminded me, actually, funny enough, talking of old things, in Lake Tahoe card magic there's a trick called Virginia City Shuffle, which reminded me, it quoted this, which it took me back to it, and that's where you have, see if I can, might even risk doing it for you. So you have an ace, and here you have these three blank cards, like that, and obviously the blank cards, you can ignore the blank cards because the blank cards are just to confuse you. And you take the ace and you put it nicely between the two blank cards in the middle. You move a blank card to the bottom, an ace to the bottom, a blank card to the bottom, and you ask where the ace is. Now obviously the ace should really be in the middle, that would make sense, but obviously the blank cards are just to confuse you. These are all the blank cards, and the ace is on the table. You can do it again, you put a blank card down, put the ace in the middle, one to the bottom, one to the bottom, one to the bottom. You ask them where the ace is. See if they say it's in the middle. You say no, blank, just to confuse you. These are all the blank cards. The ace is on the table. Third time, you go, look, all the blank cards. You can ignore the blank cards, just watch the ace. You put the ace in the middle. They say the ace is now on the table. You go, no, that's the blank card. These are all the aces. So that was Virginia City Shuffle, which I haven't done for a very long time, but I was reminded from it because it's a similar plot to Martin Lewis's great big Sidewalk Shuffle, but gaffless. So you can even make it up probably with large jumbo cards if you want to. If you don't want to use the gaffs make it slightly cleaner, but it's good fun. Good fun. Highly recommended for your parlour or stage shows. Hope all is well. Oh, hi Andrew. So Andrew Phoenix has been down in Brighton, I believe. So honoured. I think he's finished his run of shows. He does a great mentalism show with his partner, whose name I'll call her Emma. I can't remember how to pronounce her surname, but Noel knows how to pronounce Emma's surname, don't you?
Noel's gone.
Yeah, Noel does know. Yeah, he does know. He's nodding. He's nodding that he knows.
Yeah, I can confirm I know. Yeah.
Hi Alex, hope you're well on your Todd. Everyone else at Magic Live. Yes, so they're at Magic Live. They are Mike and Dave. They're over there. So Dietrich and PropDog are represented at Magic Live. They're not coming back until next week, so I might be on my Todd for next Friday as well. So sorry about that. Anything else to talk about is now my next big struggle, because I think I've done it all. There was some Tenyo stuff came in. There was a nice dice trick and so on. But again, they're not on the website yet. I'll put them on as soon as I possibly can. I might get a chance before I leave tonight. Right, so if that's it, I think we might have a nice quickie. So yeah, don't take that out of context, and we'll go straight into a competition. What if I can find a pack of cards? Which I have. I'm not sure it's complete, but we'll see. Andrew says his show went well. Excellent. So here we go. Right. Oh, Nigel says, have I watched Golden Buzzer Act? Nice use of IT. Say hi to Noel. I can't tell you what Noel just said, Nigel. But I haven't watched it. I've heard a lot about it. I haven't watched it. I can't watch Britain's Got Talent. I don't know what it is about that show. It's just not my cup of tea. No, I mean, I'd rather watch Optics. So there you go. Right, so I'm going to put. Noel can pull out 2 cards. Come on over, Noel. Pull out 2 cards, and then don't show them to anyone yet.
Right, okay.
Just push them out.
All right.
Very, very, very decisive.
Smashed it.
You did do very well. Right, so here we go. So the great Noel Qualter, everybody, has just selected your 2 cards. I'm going to type go. Oh, hang on. I'm not sure. There we go. I'm going to type go. And then you can start and then have a minute roughly. Whoa, hang on. Hang on, Ali. Hang on. Have I typed go? Have I? If I did, it was by mistake. No, I haven't. Easy. Right, we're off. We're off at the races, I think. There you go. I'll count that. I'm going to be naughty because I know Dave doesn't like it, but I might even count the people who've gone too soon. Yeah. Right, so there you go. And that's it. So we didn't find the other rings, but it's definitely a different ring to the linking rings. So, but that's not to say that you can't actually use the linking rings for your ring on rope. So you know, if that's the way you're going and you want to lead one to another, that's absolutely fine. Okay, I'm going to give. Oh, I haven't been timing it. Noel, have you been timing? Anyone been timing it?
About 30 seconds.
About 30 seconds, really? Got to have 30 seconds to fill?
20 seconds.
20 seconds.
10, 9. That's it.
There you go. Excellent, right. Oh, Adrian Tricken's done 7 of diamonds. It's never going to be the 7 of diamonds. Right, there, stop. Don't. Right, so I've hit stop. So please, everybody. I don't know why this mouse goes the other way to normal. I think I'm scrolling up when I'm scrolling down. Long story. Right. So here we go. So got the 2 of hearts and the 10 of spades. I shall go. I haven't got a piece of paper. Hang on a second. So 2 of hearts or the 10 of spades. Let's see. Fortunately, no one who went first got either of those, so I'm off the hook there. Oh, hi Michael. Hi Michael Chris. Right. 7 of spades, 10 of clubs, 7 of hearts. It's hard. This is when you talk about memory work, making it entertaining. I'm simply watching cards go past, trying to remember 2 cards, and I can't make this any entertaining at all. 4 of spades, 10 of clubs, 2 of darts. 4 of hearts is possibly the closest. Oh, ace of hearts. Ace of hearts is very close. 3 of hearts. 10 of hearts. 10 of hearts, please. Oh, that's very nice. Who put the please in? Rich. Thanks, Rich. That's very nice. Oh my word. I'm going to have to go. Right, so we've got the 9 of spades. I reckon it's going to be Rob James with the 9 of spades. Well done, Rob. Congratulations, Rob, with the 9 of spades. You are the closest. And then let's just check the 2 of hearts. I think there was an ace of hearts. Ace of hearts by Simon Keane. Congratulations. I think you've won before, haven't you, Simon? Amazing stuff. So there we go. That was a very quick show. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you'll miss. You might be missing Mike and Dave. To be honest, it's been absolutely bliss without them. Kieran and I have been having a ball, but don't let them know. So it's goodbye from me. It's goodbye from Kieran.
Sorry, mate.
There you go, and it's goodbye from Noel, and we shall see you next week.